Hi there, my name's Veronica.
And I'm Sam.
Hello, I'm Sam.
Hey, I'm Mel.
And we are
Delta
Delta
Duck.
Duck. Hi there, my name's Veronica. I'm part of Delta Duck for Interactive Media. That's our group's name, Delta Duck, and the project we did was called A Duck's Life, very appropriately named. I'm just here doing the demo for that particular product, and I'll take you through the basics of how to use it and its different features. Yep, so here we go. So this is the file containing the program. Usually it's in a little zip file, but it's been unzipped in this particular case. So I've just gone and downloaded a series of CSVs to insert into this program. It's just taken off the EIF website, so you just select the data. So the data I've taken is for the 22nd of the 9th for a week to the 29th of the 9th. So all you have to do is go and download the CSVs, rename it to new head count, new wind direction, and new wind speed, and then just click and drag these sort of Excel files, these CSVs, into this folder here, and then the program will run off this data that's been inserted. So we'll go ahead and run it. This is our code here. Yep, so straight up we have the interface, basically the home screen that welcomes you when you open the program. The aesthetic overall is very fun, light-hearted, colourful. You've got sort of this relaxing background ambience. The screen is as though it's waiting for user input, which is sort of how we designed it, is that we kind of wanted to intrigue the user because they're wondering like what's happening, like what's going to happen once they start to use it. The GIFs we see in the back, so these moving images in the background are actually GIFs. However, this sun up here has actually been coded in to rotate and move like that. So if we go to this drop down menu here and hover over it, we can select different options to view for this particular day. So wind speed, wind direction, head count, the options light up. It's a little bit interactive. Let's go head count first. So it reads the time, says the head count. When the head count is 0, it sort of prompts the user to click next. On every screen there's a little information sort of button here. It's not really a button, you don't have to press it. But if you hover over it, it gives you a little bit of information about what the page is actually showing. So it's a bit of instruction for the user in an otherwise very sort of simple, intuitive program. Yeah, so we've been told to click next, this little button here. And so you can see that it scrolls through the time as we click next. So at 8:30 on this day there was 5 people in this room. Yep, so we can see sort of as the day progresses it gets a little bit busier. Yep, so you can just sort of see it across the day. Once this reaches the end of the CSV file, it won't actually crash. This next button will actually disappear if there's not another row, so there's no chance of that happening. To go back to the beginning of that CSV file, you can click reset, and then it starts from the time from the beginning. So you can select a CSV file that's as short or as long as you like. So we'll go to the next option of wind direction. So in this case, the duck doesn't travel up and down as in the last option. It actually travels the direction that the wind was for that 10-minute period of time, which way that wind was going. When it goes north, it doesn't actually just float up into the sky. There's a barrier here, so it actually bounces off and then resets once it gets to there. Yeah, so it's sort of confined in this little sort of rectangle here. Once again, there's this little information bubble that lets you know what's going on. Just a bit of extra information. And then, because it automatically does it every time the duck reaches the end of the screen, there's no next button. It just sort of scrolls through. And this reset button takes you back to that beginning point. And so for wind speed, it's a little bit similar to wind direction, except that the duck will move more quickly relative to how fast the wind was going for that 10-minute period of time. And it'll display that speed here as well. Every time the duck collides with a wall, it'll actually quack, which I think is pretty cute, although can't really handle that for long. Once again, another little text bubble here. Yep. So with wind speed and wind direction, once the CSV file has been, the last row has been reached, the program won't crash. The duck will simply just freeze in like on the spot, and you'll be prompted to either reset or to choose a different option. Yeah. So you can't actually go back to the home screen. That was sort of an initializing home screen, but yeah. And yep, so that's our project. It's quite simple. The fact that you manually have to go and get the CSV files was a little bit disappointing, but we didn't manage to be able to actually extract that data with an API from the FAIT system. So it still does work, and it does process any data that you put into it, although it's a few more manual steps with that one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks.